Good afternoon, Mo. This is video one of several short videos I'm going to do to introduce you to your installed Pylon hilt. Wow. So one, the box is amazing. Love the foam, love the cutout. Two, the hilt and the weathering is exquisite. So if you make a run of these, I highly doubt they will stay around for long. They will sell. Every time I pick this hilt up, I notice some new, small, beautiful detail. And I know you made these on your machines at home with a combination of parts, and they're gorgeous, my friend. So keep up the amazing work. I don't think I need to walk you through anything on the exterior of the hilt, though, in a later video, I will talk about some of the modifications I made briefly. I do want to show you the chassis. And I'll try to keep this first video at like the 5-minute mark. So, pommel is weighty. So I'm gonna be careful unscrewing this because I've almost dropped it. Luckily I do it over my short desk here. I've almost dropped it because it's got some weight to it. But you wanted a removable chassis. So instead of going static up here, what I did was I removed the threaded component here because you were kind enough to put in screws. But I removed that, drilled and tapped a retention hole underneath this band that holds the upper portion of the chassis in place. The nice part about that is that should anything ever malfunction, or if you just want to change parts out, you can. There's a lot of wire slack in this area. I made basically a hollow tube with an LED holder or PCB holder, and there's a ton of wire coiled up in here. So once you remove the sleeve material, you take out the set screw, the interior will pop out, and you have full access to the PCB. But the chassis is down here. And I think I alluded to this on one of our calls. I'm gonna set this down here. I'm gonna gently put this hilt back in its case because I am so scared to cause any damage to this beauty. But I wanted to make the chassis as intricate and detailed as your hilt. So I started with the speaker holder, which I think I messaged you I had to redesign because we have a taper in here that goes from like one size to the next size to the next size. So I made it so the speaker holder itself would slide into or further down into the pommel. And man, it is loud. I have cut this down, I think, to 1,000 on the volume spectrum, and it's still loud. So well done on the quality of materials. It's awesome. It resonates well. But if you can see the detail, there is just intricate piping. There is knurling on the 3D print chassis. There is the OLED holder, and I kind of weathered it up as well. You've got pipes that kind of curve and run the length of the front. You've got tiny little, I'm not sure I can get this in focus. You've got tiny little accent pipes through here that I painstakingly painted, each one using a very sharp cut Q-tip and a little dab of paint. I went all the way around multiple times under magnification. And then I did some cool little greebly effects here. I just wanted this to be as intricate and detailed as the hilt was. And then, of course, it is a Profi V3 setup. So you've got a kill switch here, though with the V3, your hibernation mode is quite good. The battery compartment is very good. It's not too tight. It's not too loose. It stays in. And in all the time I was swinging around the hilt, and it's a heavier hilt, but every time I swung it, light contact with the blade, it never popped out of socket. So I feel really good about the contact. Overall, I'm extremely pleased with the entire assembly. Now, I'm gonna flip the kill switch with the battery in place. You did ask for an OLED chassis lighting, so we've got our Profi OSV 7.15. We've got our battery meter, and I've been playing with it a lot this morning, testing everything out for the last time before I box it up and ship it to you. All is well. And then on the other side, we have our chassis accent lighting, one of the things that we talked about. So I went with a multicolor effect, which is cool. You've got like a teal and a blue. It just screams energy weapon. But the accent lighting is here. Your accent configuration, everything is on the SD card. I will email you a backup, which I've been doing recently for my clients, just so they have it twice. But I'll go ahead and put this in the hilt. And when I insert it into the hilt and contact is made, all of your motors are gonna fire up, and I love it. You and I briefly talked about it, and I think you're right. I think that with the details and the intricacies of this hilt, the motor noise actually adds to the effect. It's just, it's amazing. So I'm gonna slide the chassis in, and we are at that 5-minute mark. So I'm gonna pause here before I do that and start another short video.